Top 10 Most Expensive Cars in the World. Top 10. Aston Martin Valhalla. Another in Aston Martin's lineup, sourcing names from the power and romance of Norwegian lore. 2021's Valhalla will also be the result of a collaboration between Aston Martin and the Red Bull racing team. Only 500 of these mid-engine hypercars will be made. A turbocharged 3L V6 engine with yet-to-be-disclosed horsepower and torque will power the Valhalla, which is rumored to be less performance-focused than the Valkyrie. Instead, this hybrid supercar brings a sustainable edge to this British auto house, along with streamlined structure and bodywork. Its handling is also rumored to be out of this world. Perhaps, given its name, this could be expected. Aston Martin has mentioned that the interior is filled with space-age elements and innovations that increase the feeling that this car is something incredibly new. The infotainment screen is in the middle of the steering wheel, so your eyes needn't wander. Button-dense dashes of the past have been replaced with an integrated band that seamlessly provides audio, ventilation, and lighting. The price of Aston Martin Valhalla $1,300,000. Top 9. Mercedes-AMG 1. Though the production of this car has been delayed for several months, it's back on track. Project 1, as AMG engineers refer to it, is a go. The long-anticipated 2021 Mercedes-AMG 1 will be a 1000 HP F1-derived plug-in hybrid drivetrain, with an exceedingly quiet road presence. That's the entire point of this hypercar, road presence. This vehicle's built to mimic Formula One cars, but in a completely street-legal way. Ever since Formula One had its first inaugural season in 1950, people have been searching for a way to bring that tech to the streets. With the AMG 1, drivers who can afford to do so, can, and, now, with a sustainable hybrid model. According to the Mercedes website, the claimed acceleration for this car is 0-200 km per hour, or 0 to 120 miles per hour, in 6 seconds. A 1.6L V6 hybrid petrol and 4 electric motors allow the AMG 1 a top speed of more than 350 km per hour, 217 miles per hour. The price of Mercedes-AMG 1 $2,700,000. Top 8. Koenigsegg Jesko. In a stark leap upward from Ferrari's Straddle, but, don't worry, this won't be the last Ferrari we see. The Jesko is our first expensive hypercar that goes for 7 figures. From a performance aspect, this makes sense. The Koenigsegg Jesko is also one of the fastest supercars in the world in 2021, which definitely goes a long way towards its sticker price. Swedish auto manufacturer Koenigsegg dreamt up the Jesko as a suitable successor to its groundbreaking Agera Rs. An engine update, a lighter frame, and a surprising amount of comfortable add-ins make this a car that's not only lightning fast, it's fun to drive. Its engine is an overwhelmingly powerful 1280 HP V8, its 9-speed transmission is completely bespoke, built in-house by Koenigsegg to be as quick-shifting as they come. The rear-wheel steering this car boasts helps with managing downforce and drag, so even though this is a powerful car, the driver is in control at all times. The Jesko Absolute reaches a top speed of 330 miles per hour, or 531 kph. As of now, we're still left to wonder about the breathtaking acceleration stats this powerful car must produce. The price of Koenigsegg Jesko $3 million. Top 7. Gordon Murray T.50. The engineer of the McLaren F1, Gordon Murray, has been an exceptional automaker for 50 years. In his honor, Gordon Murray Automotive is building 100 road cars, and 25 track-only vehicles, for this anniversary hypercar. Billed by many as the last great analog supercar, the T.50 is built in an effort to help Gordon Murray invest in his brand. It will also serve as an intended capstone, according to Murray, who has described the upcoming T.50 as a bookend to the story of ultra-fast internal combustion cars. Indeed, many auto houses are focusing on electric models, hybrids, and other sustainable initiatives. Murray is acknowledging this by going out for one final hurrah this vehicle. It'll have a 6-speed manual gearbox, a small, powerful, and naturally aspirated V12 engine, and, in a further homage to the McLaren F1, a traditional 3-seat layout. The Gordon Murray T.50 has a claimed top speed of 220 miles per hour, 354 kilometers per hour. Official acceleration numbers have not yet been released. The price of Gordon Murray T.50 is $3,080,000. Top 6. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. At almost double the cost of the Jesco and the Murray T.50, Bugatti's Chiron Supersport 300 Plus provides speed and power alongside the beauty that truly makes a Bugatti a Bugatti. Under the hood of each car leaving this historic supercar manufacturer lie decades of expert craftsmanship and years of automotive artistry. Bugattis often go for several million, and Bugatti wants you to know that, feel that, every time you see one. The sinuous curves it wears on its sleek facade are futuristic. It gets a mind-bending 1,577 horsepower from a quad-turbocharged 8LW16 motor. Years ago, this vehicle was the first to break the then golden speed barrier of 300 miles per hour, or 483 kph, and so, much like the most expensive car in the world, this Bugatti has a claim to fame that will never allow its value to depreciate. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus accelerates from 0-100 km per hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour, in 2.4 seconds. It reaches a top speed of just over 300 miles per hour, or 483 kph, and, as a perk, does have a basic infotainment system that syncs with both Apple and Android products. Only 30 have ever been sold. The price of Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus is $5,740,000. Top 5. Bugatti Divo. Bugatti's reputation for luxurious, expensive supercars continues with the next two cars in our ranking, starting with the 2021 Divo. Bugatti's Chiron was such a success that the Divo, a car that closely follows it, has several similar features. However, the Divo is more exotic looking and much more exclusive. Only 40 Divos will be produced and sold. Each has already been spoken for. Its updates include a better suspension, a much lighter frame for increased speed, and a new dorsal fin. Inside, the Divo houses an 8.0 LW16 engine with 4 turbochargers. As a result, the Divo has 1,500 horsepower, an acceleration of just over 0-100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, in 2.4 seconds. Its top speed? 380 km per hour, or 236 miles per hour. To save as much weight as possible, Bugatti kept the inside comfort materials and infotainment to a minimum. However, the steering wheel does feature soft faux suede, and the blue and black aesthetic outside is featured inside as well. The price of Bugatti Divo is $6 million. Top 4. Bugatti Centodeci. Bugatti's 2021 Centodeci will be even more exclusive. Only 10 of these luxurious hypercars will be sold. Each has found a happy buyer already, despite the high price. Bugatti, already a brand known for unique bodywork and luxurious comfort features, has sought to give the Centodeci everything possible to make it memorable and completely decadent. With a 1577 HP quad-turbo W16, it may not be the fastest Bugatti currently on the road, but it is the quickest accelerating. With this car, Bugatti pays homage to the EB110, or the Centodeci, a supercar produced early in the 90s. That car didn't quite have the timing to perform as it was hoped. This car will make up for that, bringing performance and luxury to spare. Bugatti has posted a claimed 0 to 62 miles per hour, or just over 0-100 kilometers per hour, acceleration of 2.4 seconds. The Centodisai will have a top speed of 236 miles per hour, or 379 kilometers per hour, distinctly less than the Chiron, but this hypercar makes up for it with its distinct modern aesthetic. The price of Bugatti's Centodisai is $9 million. Top 3. Pagani Zonda HP Bart. Top 2. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. In 2019, Bugatti made a brilliant branding decision when rolling out their latest supercar. Instead of a flashy introduction and name geared to thrill, the French manufacturer opted for a restrained, minimalistic, and instantly iconic title, La Voiture Noire. The black car. No other description necessary. Although, going into details doesn't interrupt the awe of this gorgeous vehicle with a sky-high price, it's got a carbon fiber shell that's sculpted by hand, a quad-turbo W168 8.10L engine that produces 1,500 horsepower, and an acceleration of 0-100 km per hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour, in 2.4 seconds. Its top speed is 420 km per hour, 260 miles per hour, and its overall performance is precision engineered by an auto house famous for producing the most powerful cars in the world for decades on end. In 2019, it was the most expensive new car available for purchase. 2 years have elapsed, and no one has yet released an expensive luxury car geared to knock La Voiture Noire off that high pedestal. It wins over the price for the most expensive modern car on our list for the second year in a row. The price of Bugatti La Voiture Noire is $18,700,000. Top 1. 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO. For the most expensive car of all time, we turn to history. After all, if you're investing in a gorgeous supercar, it should be one that can tell you a good story. In 1964, the 250 GTO won the Tour de France automobile, marking the 9th year in a row that Ferrari won that race. Only 36 of these cars were made between 1962 and 1963, the specific Ferrari that's the most expensive in the world. With a top speed of 174 miles per hour and an acceleration of 0-100 km per hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour, in 6.1 seconds, its stats certainly don't thrill today's auto enthusiasts by itself. However, in the 60s, it was the fastest in the world and, now, decades later, it remains the most expensive car in the world of all time by a long shot. Some term this beautiful car the Picasso of the motoring world, others, the holy grail of Ferraris. What is the most expensive car ever? The 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, and, frankly, that's unlikely to change anytime soon. The current owners of the most expensive car of all time include American fashion designer Ralph Lauren, Pink Floyd drummer Nick Mason, and John A. Shirley, the former president and crew of Microsoft. The price of 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO is $70 million.